Most people don't realize this, but the legal system that we deal with every day isn't based on natural law or common sense. It's based on maritime law, also called the law of water, and it runs on its own coded language, legalese of course. For this video, I will be touching on some more legalese terminology, but more centered around law of the water. And watch my previous videos if you're new here. So let's start here. You know the word dock? Sounds a lot like dock. You know, the place where ships are tied, logged, and inspected. And that's exactly what a doctor does when you're born. They document you. Your body becomes recorded cargo in the system. The hospital is your first dock. You arrived from your mother's waters through her birth canal, and now you're being registered, comprende? Just like a ship arriving in port. And when you go to court, where do you stand? At the dock. Because under the system, you are the vessel docked for judgment. Okay, look at these words. We've got citizenship, relationship, partnership. See the ship at the end? That's maritime law again. Your whole life is treated like commerce at sea. A citizenship is a contract. You fly under a government's flag, just like a registered ship. A relationship becomes a legal structure once it's formalized. Marriage licenses, custody agreements, even divorces get processed like business splits. A partnership, that's literally a business vessel governed by contract law. And all of this, it's soaked in water metaphors. Money flows like currency, just like the current at sea. Current sea. You store value in banks, just like rivers. They have banks, because under this system you are not a person, you're a ship floating on the sea of commerce. Bond, charge, account. In court, you don't get accused, you get charged like a battery. Why? Because your birth certificate is tied to a bond, and that bond is traded behind the scenes. So your social security number or NI number links to a trust, but it's all in the name of your straw man. Remember, your legal fiction, not the real you. Parent. Alright, so in legalese, the word parent doesn't mean you own your child. It means you're a guardian of the state's property. So your child is the property of the state. Because when you register your baby's birth, you unknowingly transfer title to the state, just like registering a car or a boat. You keep custody, but the state holds ownership. That's why they call you a legal guardian. You're a legal guardian.